I'm going to be ranking the best buyout cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. We got a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 30 to 35 of the best buy now cards in the game. If you guys are wondering what I do mean by a buy now or a buy out, is going to be for any card under 100,000 MT. So there's two different type of cards when we're talking on the auction house. There's buy nows for under 100k, and then there's other cards called bid cards, where like the end games, right? Invincible, Victor Wembanyama, the cards that go for 200, 300 millions of MT, those are bid. So these are going to be the best cards for under 100,000 MT that you guys can buy for a buy now price. It's either a buy now or buy out. Same exact thing, just two different words mean the exact same thing. So Andrew Wiggins here is our first buy now card. I do think is going to be a B tier, a really good all-around shooting guard, 6'7" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan. He gives you great defense. That's the main thing about Andrew Wiggins, is probably going to be his defense and his slashing ability. Really good at getting to the rim, can play solid defense. He's got good dribble sigs and a very solid jump shot. So I mean, just all around for a cheap budget card, I do think he's going to be in B tier. Now talking about interdimensional Bull, the fact that this card's a buy now is kind of ridiculous. Like, that just goes to show how much the market has crashed over the past couple days. And yeah, he's under 100k and easily going to be in the S tier category. A card that is 7'2" at small forward, 7'7" wingspan, still one of the better glitchier player models in the game. You take a look at his stats, may not be the greatest or craziest stats, but it doesn't have to be when the card's 7'2" at small forward, a great player model, a really good jump shot, amazing dribble sigs. Like, this card moves way faster than he probably should as a 7'2" guard, or plays like a guard, and then does have a 99 block shot and a 99 contest shot tendency. So all around, I think Bull it might be the best buy now card in the game currently, and easily going to be in the S tier category. Now AK-47 I think is probably an A really good defender, still really good at shooting guard. He's 6'9" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan. We know AK is still going to be a top tier on-ball defender, still has a pretty good jump shot, and he's definitely going to be under 100,000 MT. I would say easily in the A tier category. Now for Amen Thompson, I think he probably is also A tier. You guys most likely know I really do like Amen Thompson, 6'7" at the 1, 7-foot wingspan, amazing defender for a point guard. 92 block, 98 steal, 97 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He can drive to the basket like crazy, so good at slashing to the rim. He's super fast, a really good jump shot with the D Rose base, Steph Curry upper on very quick timing, great dribble sigs, and also does have some of the best dunk packages in the game. So all around, I would throw Amen Thompson probably an A tier. Not Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Edwards, I would say is probably high B tier or low A tier for Ant. I think he's really good at point guard. I'm gonna go high A tier for now. His jump shot could be a little bit better. Like, I do like his release, but it maybe could be a tad bit better. He's got the O'Shea base, John Wall upper. Actually, I mean, that's pretty good. He definitely has a good jump shot. He's got good dribble sigs. I'm gonna probably go Ant in the A tier category. He's still really good at that point guard position. Ben Simmons, I think you also have to give A tier to. This Titans version is super cheap. I mean, for a 6'11" point guard, 7-foot wingspan, he still probably is the best defensive point guard in the game with his size and his player model at the 1. He's quick, he's athletic, he can dribble the ball, he can slash at the basket, just doesn't have that quick of a jump shot and is a little bit baited offensively, but still, I think he's going to be an A tier buy now card. Big Z, I'm gonna go B tier. Still 7'3", can play small forward shooting guard. He's got that size, the wingspan. Everything about this card is super dominant and just allows you to run so many different lineups in the game. So I do think Big Z gonna go in B tier. I think Boogie also gonna be in B. I think he's a really good power forward. I do like this DeMarcus Cousins card, 6'10" at power forward, 7'5" wingspan, still has crazy good stats and badges because he's an invincible card, maxed out tendencies, all going to be at 100 for the defensive end, and then he's got a pretty good jump shot with the Montrezl Harrell base, Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing, and then he also does have great dribble sigs, great dunk packages, and a very good player model for Boogie, so I'm going to give him that B tier category. Devin Booker, I'm gonna also give B tier to. A really good offensive point guard. There's just not too big of a difference, you know, comparing this Booker card compared to his previous playoff one that does have 50 Hall of Fame badges. So don't know if I can put him in A tier. D-Rob probably also going to be in B tier. Another very similar power forward to a DeMarcus Cousins. D-Rob still 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, has a decent jump shot and a great player model and great defender for the power forward position. Titans Yao Ming, easily going to be an S tier, just like Bull. kind of crazy that you can get a dark matter Yao Ming card for under 100k, a 7'6" center, 7'9" wingspan. We know Yao still got one of the best player models in the game, one of the best interior defenders, one of the best mashers, and can still space the floor with a pretty good jump shot. The Robert Williams base, Shea upper on very quick timing. He's got solid dribble sig, so he can move a little bit. Great Hall of Fame shooting badges. Like, this Yao Ming card for being under 100,000 MT is kind of ridiculous. Vince Carter, I'm gonna go B tier. Still a really good offensive shooting guard, great at getting to the basket, can dunk the ball at a very high level, and I still think has a great jump shot, but Andrew Wiggins just going to be a little bit better in my opinion. Danny Granger, I'm going to go high A tier. I mean, I can't believe that this Danny Granger card is actually under 100,000 MT. 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'1" wingspan. He's got such a good jump shot. The KPJ base, Kevin Love upper on very quick timing is starting to become one of my favorite jump shots in the game. It's just so easy to time, and he's got great dribble sigs with the D-Rose size up, the tray escape, Dame behind the back. He's got the Russ moving cross, could use some better safe dunk animations, like, maybe front clutches or quick drops off one, but still pretty good at getting to the rim, and maxed out defensive tendencies, all going to be at 100. So Danny Granger for a buy now, I think is easily going to be an A tier. Curry, I'm gonna go C. I still think Curry's a really fun offensive point guard, and I'm gonna also put Dirk in C tier. Like, we gotta have some cards in the C and maybe D tier category, and I think Dirk's probably one of the weaker buy now cards in the game on this tier list. I think he's just a step below a D-Rob and a DeMarcus Cousins. Could definitely use a little bit more speed, a little bit more defense, but still a really good offensive power forward. And Curry for a buy now is still very fun to use in game, even though you can just get his end game version. But if you want to use a Curry card that feels more like Steph Curry, this Invincible actually does feel like a Curry card. Mark Eden, I'm gonna go A tier. Still a top tier defender in the game, 7'4" at the 5, 7'7" wingspan, one of the best player models in my team. He can run the floor, he can rebound, he can defend, and still knock down a wide open jump shot when you need him to. Jonathan Isaac, I'm gonna probably go B tier. Still a pretty good small forward, 6'11" at the 3, great wingspan, and is still a great on-ball defender. Kind of wish he could play shooting guard. I really hope if we do get Invincible Jonathan Isaac, I'm not even sure if he would get an Invincible card, but if he were, I think it'd be really nice if he could play shooting guard and maybe get a new jump shot, because his release is a little bit slow, could be a lot faster. But Jonathan Isaac, I still think is a B tier buy now card. Next card's going to be Jalen Williams, so I'm also going to throw in C tier. Once again, I don't think he's a bad card necessarily. We just got to have some cards in the C tier category, and I think Jalen Williams for an Invincible is probably one of the weaker ones in game. Jokic, easy S tier. I mean, still a top 2 point guard in the game, even on his out of position version. Like, if you compare the out of position to the hero Jokic, there's really no difference. They're both going to be 6'11" at point guard, 7'3" wingspan, have that crazy player model. Their stats, I mean, I don't see really any stats that are going to make a game-breaking difference. There's nothing really here that's above like a +5 besides his driving dunk and standing dunk. Everything else is like a +2 or +3 or a +1. You take a look at the badges. I mean, sure, 10 Hoff badges, cool. I mean, he'll have some extra defensive ones, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Tendencies are the exact same, and animations are the exact same. So this out of position Jokic is going to give you 95% of what basically 95% of what the hero Jokic gives you, and hero Jokic is still a top 2, maybe best point guard in my team. So I think his out of position version easily going to be in the S tier category. This card's actually only 50,000 MT, which is kind of crazy for Nikola Jokic. Walker Kessler, I'm gonna probably go high B tier. I think he's a great power forward. I do like him more than a DeMarcus Cousins, more than a D-Rob. He's a really tall, great defender. I just don't know if you can put him in A tier with how many great cards we do have in the game for a buy now price. KG, once again, that's a really close debate. I think Kevin Garnett is amazing at small forward. He's a really good defender. He's 6'11", great jump shot, good dribble sigs. I think I'm gonna go B tier for now, because we got cards like Kristaps, we got cards like Luka Doncic that are just so amazing for their price, right? Kristaps is still one of the best power forwards in the game. He's 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, right? Even on this 16-bit version, can really space out the floor, tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges, 95 3-ball, 93 mid-range, and still has that top tier jump shot, and can play solid defense because of his size. And then we know Luka is still going to be a really good offensive point guard, able to 3-hunt at a very high level. LaMelo Ball, I'm gonna give him maybe C or B tier. C tier might be a little bit low for LaMelo, but think besides his jump shot, he really doesn't do anything too crazy, and I think Devin Booker is a way better point guard in that C tier category. Brandon Miller, I'm also give C tier too. Once again, gotta put some cards in C tier. I think Brandon Miller is really good at shooting guard, especially for a budget price. I just don't like his jump shot too much. MJ, I'ma probably go low B tier. Still a good, slashing point guard. He can play good defense and does have a very good jump shot. Ralph Sampson, I'ma also go in A tier alongside Mark Eden. I think they're pretty much the exact same center card. I just like Mark Eden a little bit more because of his jump shot. Ron Artest, I'm gonna give him either like high B tier or low A tier. He's still a really good defensive point guard and does have a knockdown jump shot. Taco Fall, I think you got to put in S tier. I think you got to put Radiant T-Mac also in the S tier category. I'm gonna move Danny Granger into S tier as well. I'm gonna throw Tim Thomas in A. I'm gonna go Victor Wembanyama in S. And then final card is gonna be Wes Unseld, who I think is gonna be in the B tier category. Now Tim Thomas, I'll go Tim Thomas in S. I think I want to have a lot of cards in S tier for this tier list. I think Tim Thomas, Danny Granger, T-Mac all on that same level and are a step above some of these cards in A tier. And I'ma also move KG as that final card in the A tier category just because of his size and his defense. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my buyout card tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.